morning, another foundering car, again in the Swift Sport. And today we will discuss the differences between the ZC31S and the Ignis Sport that was in Japan also called the Swift Sport. And why I chose for the Ignis Sport, also known as the HT81S. So the HT81S, to begin with, is more than 100 kilogram lighter, which is a benefit, of course. Lighter weight means a more nimble type of car, and it only had 100 cc less of engine capacity. It was rated at 109 horsepower, whereas the ZC31S, which was a Swift Sport, was rated at 125. But actually, the HT81S, so the Ignis Sport, had 115 instead of 109 horsepower. So that deficit was only 10 horsepower small. The acceleration time 0 to 100 kilometers an hour was the same. So that was also not a benefit. But the benefit of the Ignis Sport was, of course, a lighter, more nimble car, which I like. And also the shape was even more boxy. So this means that, in my opinion, the Ignis Sport HT81S was a more practical car. Also, you had the opportunity to slide the last row, so the back seat a little bit, so that you could increase the storage compartment or decrease it if you wanted to optimize the seating compartment, which is a nice feature. You also find this in, for example, the Hothatch of that time. So a lighter car means less fuel consumption normally. In this case it was not that much better, but also less wear and tear on the brakes, less wear and tear on the tires, less road tax, less insurance tax, because the weight to begin with is smaller, so the amount of damage that it can do is also smaller, which is a benefit. So especially in the Netherlands, where you have quite a high road tax, these are all things that add up. And also because it was so high and boxy, you could fit in enormous big loads of carriage. So for example, refrigerator was no problem. I really liked the hatchback design, but because this was a lot wider, you could fit in a lot more. And I also liked the body kit a lot more. So the Swift Sport ZC31S had a small body kit, but the Ignis Sport had quite a rambunctious body kit, which I really liked. So that are some of the reasons which pulled me towards the Ignis Sport of the time instead of the ZC31S Swift Sport. So I hope you like this video. I'm now driving a ZC33S, which is a Swift Sport of the current generation, even the hybrid. It's also a very nice car. The ZC32S, so the Swift Sport before this, had a 1.6 liter naturally aspirated engine, and also more horsepower, so about 11 horsepower more instead of 125, 136, and also a 6-speed gearbox, also like this car now has. And those benefits the first generation ZC31S did not have, so that could be in your consideration. Have a great day, bye bye.